we talk about power, states having power all the time, but I made the distinction between two kinds of power: despotic power, where the ruler or the state elite have power over the citizens or subjects, and where it is power over. And the other one is infrastructural power, which is power through. That is where states have kind of powerful infrastructures in society which can reach out to society and mean that the decisions that are taken at the state level can be implemented right across the society. And if one thinks about modern democratic states, there's very limited despotic power. There is a little bit, but at the same time, we all, or almost all Germans pay their taxes, not all Italians and Greeks do, but all. And so, in a sense, taxes, welfare benefits, national system of roads and railroads and the like, these enable a much tighter social integration, but whether it's despotic or not is another question. And indeed, I tend to feel that by and large democratic societies have more infrastructural power than despotic ones do. What we see now with all of the surveillance that's going on is that states can use it. Islamists use these resources, dictatorships use them, the Chinese use them, and our governments are now steadily increasing their surveillance powers over us, and partly through these electronic infrastructures. So it can go either way, and the fight is never ending in terms of society attempting to restrain the power of states, and states trying to impose more of their will on society. So I know there was a lot of enthusiasm for the internet and the like, and it was assumed that this would be a much more leveling form of social cooperation. And to some extent that is true. You can see it in certain ways, but in other ways it's not. And it means that we can be more surveyed by, not only by the state, but by powerful business organizations. If we buy things on the internet, the history of our consumption is sold off, and so companies know what kind of person you are, and they structure their marketing in accordance with knowledge about you, which you might have thought was rather private.